Hey guys, welcome to my baking tip today. Let's make oven Krapfen. Like that is just a round donut, Austrian style, and I'm making those in the oven because that's how I like to bake them. Like I love to eat them fried too, but just faster and like it doesn't need as much oil. For me, it's a little bit wasteful to use my good oils for like a few of those cakes, and I just also love the filling a lot. This is a more neutral dough anyways, like yeah. So I make fried donuts, but very rarely. And mostly I love to buy those because that's the favorite that every bakery has, and they have different variations, not just like with donuts. For example, obviously like this donut change, like what's the name, we have some, they have pumpkin spice latte and like other good stuff. Anyways, like they have more variation, but I can make them in my home, and I am more motivated to make a good filling than this expensive donut with oil. Also, it keeps a few calories extra, so I'm gonna go full on the cream. And then I love, I'm also not frying my pommes frites. Like I love, it's gonna get like summer seasonal thunderstorm. Like it's coming up above the beautiful mountains. Can you see? I feel the first maybe mountain and summer thunderstorm. Yay! It's a very simple yeast cake. I think my father brought me yeast today, but I've just stored. Oh, I probably forgot to buy yeast now. I can make this with baking powder too. I make baking powder. I'm gonna do baking powder. It's fine because also it doesn't need to rise, but it does rise very nicely. It's just vanilla. It's my baking machine, Bosch. Vanilla, sugar. This is also not yeast and pudding. A lot of baking powder. So I do 250 grams of those oven. Krapfen, like it's a round donut, but I'm gonna call it Krapfen. That's his name. I'm just, for the video's sake, I'm calling it on how you can find the recipe too. Like it's also in the title. And so 250 grams. And Oh, good lord. I think I only have whole grain wheat, whole grain whole grain flour, which is also fine. I'm gonna add cinnamon to the dough. I already ordered new flour. Probably comes tomorrow or so. And half of it is normal. The other half is whole grain Ray. No, not Ray. Spring. I always forget the name. Excuse me. So 250. And probably add all of the baking powder. It's fine. Like I just had yeast last week, and I can feel it, and it's still a very neutral, nice dough, you know. And it's already getting dark, so probably we have the thunderstorm coming. So like normally you would do, if you want to follow me, you can just look up a recipe. I do a whole package of organic baking powder, and I have whole wheat, so I probably need a little bit more milk, because you just can look up a recipe. It takes one little yeast, one package dried yeast. It takes 250 of flour, 25 of sugar. Where's my sugar now? Here's my sugar. 25. I'm excited. I'm gonna be filling it with vanilla pudding cream. It's my favorite. And then I'm adding, this it says orange peel, but I'm not doing orange peel. I don't love orange peel with my treats. Like I love orange though. Like I love orange, but I don't like the superficial, like aromatic, chemical orange taste. Except sometimes. Yeah, but very rarely I like it. Salt. Half a teaspoon. 1 egg. And 100 grams of soft butter, which I'm gonna be melting. Or is it? It should be soft. It probably soft is what I'm gonna need. No, it's just soft butter, anyways. And 100 milliliter milk. 100 milliliter of milk. I'm not doing vegan version. I have opinions on vegan versions, but today I'm not doing any. I am little just freestyle, or like just but I'm just I'm not blend baking and I fill it in. I just like not waiting for my butter, except if it's frozen I have to. So adding a little bit more from my whole grain dough, adding the egg, and then 20 grams. 20 grams butter, and I just, mine is not very soft right now because it comes out of the fridge, so I just cut it up in small pieces, so it's also nice for the dough, like last minute version. Like obviously soft butter is melting into the dough, and like these little pieces, that the machine needs that in no time and it's fine. And actually I'm way faster too with the non-yeast version, which is awesome. I'm gonna knead it a little bit, like with yeast though. Kneading is never wrong. So this is my pantry. All the good stuff in here. Just hiding away in the wall. Favorite storage place ever. This looks a little bit dry now. But I'm gonna shape small-ish balls, like the recipe says. Up to 10 Krapfen. And I think I could do 8 probably without the yeast. But it does rise just like normal cake with lots of baking powder, rises as well. But obviously taste is neutral, more neutral than you think. I want to add cinnamon. Oh, good Lord. Guys, you fell down on me. Like I'm just impromptu videographing my little baking moment because I do it normally on my lives, but I don't love TikTok a lot, so just thought I have it join me and just mixing it together in no time and then getting good cake. It looks nice. It looks better than before. And actually it's not yeast cake anyways, so they do look lovely. I think the butter is already nicely included. I just hope it's getting a little bit more firm. But I can definitely make a few rows. I'm gonna make the filling a little bit later. Gonna take you with me, but join me again for the roast. So my dough is ready. It's all nice sticky, so it should be rollable. I'm gonna try and make my hands a little wet so I can roll it together nicely. I'm not gonna put egg on it though. Like I'm not a fan of it, but you could put probably a little bit egg or something on there. So it's a little bit tricky though. But it will taste nice, and I don't have the correct recipe now because I just am out of normal flour, but I make it work, and like it's not necessary to look perfect, it's just supposed to taste really nice. Like obviously for someone's birthday cake you would probably be a little bit more careful with planning and all, but this is just a cake because first day of my bleed and like a little treat, and also calories after fever and all, so just good stuff. So I'm getting only out, this will be 4 rows now. It's not so much, but anyways, so a little left over. It's supposed to be double. It's probably because it would be big size of Krapfen now. If this would be rising like yeast, it would be real big. I'm not 100% sure how like the whole grain will do with the baking powder. I've not used those together. I think I'm not using whole grain all the time. Like just haven't used it for long. Like I had this experimental more healthy cooking style, so I have my favorites, but mostly love baking as a treat. But I have like really good books. I'm gonna show you. Give me a second. Just washing my hands. These are my 4 little rows. I'm so curious how this will go. these are the rolls, so just nice and round. It's a little bit sticky here, so it could be perfectly round shape. But if you check a recipe for your kind of flour, you are winning. So this goes in for probably 20, I do 15, 16 minutes, 15 minutes. So I'm gonna check. I see there is my little healthy vegan baking book. Like, that's actually a good buy. Found it on Amazon like already so long ago. And so the baking bread is over now, already in, so it's actually quite fast without the oily part. It still tastes super nice and tastes a little different, but still very nice. Unfried. I found this on my Amazon, and it's all whole grain. It's sugar free, and it's with oil and not butter. It's all vegan. And there we are. I didn't never make all of them, but I made a few. And like, there is one chocolate cake, which is Sacher Tort, and that is just the healthy version of a nice everyday treat. Like, that's not probably birthday cake for everybody. That would be like the healthy version for like every other Sunday, probably. And this is a very lovely cake, and like the whole grain is you're gonna be full after a good piece, even without cream, because yeah, the body has lots of stuff, lots of fiber to work on. And this goes with whole flour, like whole grain flour, and baking powder as well. This one has one package for 300 of only whole wheat, and it did rise to like this level, so I don't know 100% how the other one with the mix would go. And linseed egg, like linseed with water mixed, is supposed to help the body, the dough mix together. And then is with syrup, like Ahorn syrup. It's like sorry guys, I'm still very sleepy. So this is maple syrup, 200 grams. Like, it's very lovely taste. 400 grams cacao. Like, I love to use this, as I don't have the package now. We have a fair trade baking cacao in the supermarkets that I liked, and they have those, and I love the quality. It's just very nice, but it's not too nice to use for baking. Like, I'm a little picky with spices and like stuff like cacao, or maybe also marmalade. I buy a really good one, because it does make a big difference with those things. And this is just a really good cake, and I was surprised. That's how good it was. Like, actually, I like it even better than the actual one. Like, it's my favorite kind of Sacher Tort. And this is like really good too. Apple, cinnamon slices with nut cashew cream. And this is, I've seen it and I love nut cake. And this is a very dense, moist cake. And I just love this baking book a lot. Like, it's super health friendly. This is Marmorkuchen. Like, it is half of it is chocolate, the other half is more like vanilla style cake, and then you mix it together. Together is marmorized, like the stone marmor. Lots of kids call this Mama Kuchen, like Mama Kuchen, because we get the name wrong. but it's typical also everyday treat for coffee time, or like for the kids to go to school with, take to school with. And that was also a very nice recipe. Like it's a little bit more healthy, it's without the industrial sugars, it's stuff like you can make your own nougat. She tells you how to do it. It's written by Christina Unterweger. Oh, and like, yeah, it's just also my favorite treat probably. If I would just be feeding only, like if I would never get bakery goods, this is probably the stuff that I would like best. That's my most favorite style of baking in for the everyday. But mostly I love being just really making really nice treats. But sometimes I have this nudge just wanting something sweet homemade. Then I make like maybe a whole grain pie with blueberries is very nice, or like any seasonal fruit. And then maybe cream if you want. You can do vanilla sauce, and like the whole grain pie is easy made, and this very nice crunch for the crust. I really love it. So I can definitely, everybody in German. I don't think it's in English. It's not a book that I've seen a lot. It's also a small company that sells it. Maybe it's even Viennese, but I've seen it on Amazon. So a little buns you can make, like really good home baked stuff. It's not my favorite ever cooking book. Like I've not learned tons, but it is something that I want for breakfast, you know? It is not just treat time with this baking for me, and that's why I like it so much. And it's the same with like bakery stuff, because mostly I never get like really fancy cakes and all. I just get my favorite cinnamon bun, or like Reinling, which is very also cinnamon cake, cinnamon yeast cake, or like just this roll with nut filling, and like, or like apple, a little bag, dough bag with apple, fresh apple filling. Like that's my favorite go-to for the everyday. But when I'm baking, I never make those, because I get those in such a nice, tasty quality that I tend to bake lots of cakes, because there are so many cake recipes, and like you can make so many good stuff, and I see it everywhere on TikTok, and then I see it in my baking books, and yeah, so I end up eventually baking them, and then also saves lots of money, because it's still way less pricey to make your own cake. And I just love baking so much. I'm volunteering for baking. Like whenever I need to bring something, I'm baking. Like I bring the cake. So adding now the filling. It is just pudding, and then I think I'm supposed to add the cream. I just recently learned, like I'm a lover of tonka. Like I have that is similar to vanilla but different. So this is 250 of milk going in my little pot here. Then adding my organic, very lovely actual vanilla aroma, like not, yeah, it is organic, but it's not very pricey, this one. And also you have these beautiful black dots in the cream from the vanilla. Like just excellent look too. So adding about 20 grams of sugar, just roughly sugarizing it up. And then on the stove it goes. I always only do medium heat, so I'm not burning it because it would be fat. And then later I'm gonna whip up the cream and mix it all together, but you will be joining me again on that. So I'm gonna whip up 125 milliliter of cream. Now, final part, grows all nice and big. Just cutting those up for us. Nice and fluffy. Like would be better like the yeast. I didn't have any, but also I just had loads of yeast recently for Easter. So I don't love it daily, but like people love whatever they love. So mixing in my cream that I whipped up. So add this in. I will also do a little bit of mascarpone because I have them in the house. And I love the little creaminess that comes with it. You could always use the hand mixer. Just a little, the other part will go into my tiramisu. I thought I'm gonna add it for the creaminess. It's a personal favorite. So just filling those 4 parts now. Like I'm probably not being hungry after. It's whole grain wheat, and so sharing for Pete's and Bob's. Probably be topping this with a little marmalade in a second. Beautiful little treats done. Does not take forever. Can prepare the cream in the morning, the pudding for the cream in the morning, then finish it up later. And I'm gonna cool the cream now with the donuts in the fridge. Probably freezing too to have them fresh for other days. But I'm gonna eat one today and certainly one in the morning tomorrow, and then I'm gonna see whatever I like. It was just what I was craving today, because I made really good ones in before Easter, my favorite. And so yeah, hope you enjoyed, guys. Still goodness waiting, and see you again. Bye bye.